That's
I know you
crazy.
hear that.
That's crazy.
That's very
It
crazy.
was no noise at all. And now as soon as you hit record, that's crazy.
That's low-key a little perfect. I mean, in a way, hopefully that's not really in the background for you.
Right.
Maybe it won't be. Maybe that will be. I don't know if y'all really listening, man, but yeah, she playing Pac-Man over there. So,
Right.
but I'm gonna start off the podcast. This is called Stretch Podcast, the first podcast like ever. Um, I have my homegirl Jua'Quanna as my guest today. My grandbaby, that's what I call her. Um, and we just want to just have conversation and just talk about whatever. Talk about um, her podcast, what she got going on.
Pause. How
Pause.
I'm your grandbaby, but you my oldest son.
We just never know.
You right. Proceed.
You know how
Sorry.
people say don't question God, don't question. Not playing. But you said that the other day. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Proceed.
So I do want to introduce Jaquana. We met. Has it been like it's been over 2 years?
Going on 3,
Yeah.
I think.
So like when I first moved out here, we were working together, and it's crazy. We just naturally connected, and the rest is history. Like she's the only person that I talk to consistently from that job, and it's been over a year for sure, almost 2 years probably since we left that job.
Mm-hmm.
But it just goes to show that how genuine she is and how much of a friend she is to me, and I
My
hope
heart.
I am the same to you.
Of course.
Uh,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I just want to introduce you.
Thank
You
you.
want to tell the people who you are?
That's beautiful. What's up, y'all boy? My name is Jaquana. Um
How you gonna lie? She going in.
huh?
She going in, but go ahead.
I can't see. I wanna see her doing it, but what's up, y'all? My name is Jaquana. Guess I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I'm 24. Um yeah, I'm a believer in the Lord. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Back to what he was saying about the podcast. I actually have a podcast. It's called Walk. If you look it up on Apple, YouTube, and what else is it on?
You said what else is it on?
Yeah,
Um, I mean, you
I'm
posted
asking.
on Facebook too.
I'm asking like you
Oh,
would know. Sorry, but if you look it up on Apple and YouTube, it's not that big yet. It will be. It's not that big yet, but if you type in Walk Podcast, it should pop up. You'll see this beautiful face. So yeah, back to you.
well, cool. I was hoping she'll keep talking because sometimes I just don't know what to say.
I just need questions or something too.
Yeah, I got you. So, can you just tell the people, like how you started Walk and your vision of that? Like,
Okay.
just say like you started not too long ago, but what's your vision of this year? Since everybody's talking about 2024, like what does that look like for you?
Okay. I started walk a year ago actually. I felt like the Lord was calling me to it and telling me to do it, and I was obedient. Um, I just want people to know the truth about God and what He says about Himself because I always say that God is exactly who He says He is and not who we want Him to be. And I feel like in a world where there are so many gods, so many paths that you can take, um, I just want people to be able to know the true path, not what I say is the true path, but what He has said is the true path. And I feel like as a follower, as a believer, it's my duty, my job to spread the love, the grace, the mercy, the goodness that He's given me. And I feel like that's what I want to do with the pod. It's not just about that though. Like I want to talk more about like life and real things, not just religion or what people expect it to be like. Because a lot of people, as soon as they hear Jesus, they like, oh no, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it's like, nah, that's not me. So that's not what it's going to be. Of course, it's going to be God led and God influenced, but um, I truly believe He's allowing me to make it what I want it to be, if that makes sense, because I'm still my own person.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, I just want people to be able to have a safe space and to be sure that what I'm saying is truth, is true. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here trying to spread anything false or anything made up or any nothing like that. Just the truth about the Lord, the truth about Jesus, who He is. Um, my vision for it is to grow, man, really, and to reach as many people as possible. Like me personally, I don't really care about the views and the likes and all of that. But I'm now understanding that those things are important, like in order for people
I
to get, you know what I'm saying? But
mean,
like,
everybody wants to be successful, so
right. But I mean, when I say it's important, I say it's important because like that's what gets it out. Like the more likes, the more subscribers, the more followers, the
hmm
more whatever you get, the more they're going to push it out. Like, oh, this is getting a lot of attention. Let's That's so rude. This is getting a lot of attention. Like this getting a lot of attention. Let us, you know what I'm saying, show the
hmm
people more. Like all these people already like it. More people are gonna like it, and that's the goal. But the goal is not for me to be uplifted, but for the Lord to be uplifted. You feel what I'm
for
saying? Because
sure.
it's not about me; it's about Him. And I feel like, um, yeah, that's really what it is. But for 2024, I'm not really. I've never been a person to, um, how do I say, plan in a way that most people typically do. Like 3 months from now, I'm gonna be here. That's not me. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I feel like 3 months from now, being real, I could be dead. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mean that in like a bad way. But
yeah. Nah,
you know
you
what I'm
just never
saying?
know. Yeah.
Like you never know. And I
That's
don't
real.
mean like just not preparing for the future, but I feel like one day at a time. And because of my relationship and my belief in the Lord, it's like I've seen too much to guide my life that way. I see too much to this is my plan, this is how it's going to work because my plan is not his plan, but I want my plan to align with his plan. You feel what I'm
hmm
saying? Like I feel like I have to just always be submissive to him, always at his knees, always at his feet, always seeking him for what he want me to do.
Yeah,
And the word says like the Lord will give you the desires of your heart, but that doesn't mean that he'll give you whatever your heart desires. You align your desires with his, and his desires will become your desires. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know if you really get what I'm saying because you didn't acknowledge, but um, um, yeah. So for me, it's following him,
hmm
whatever that looks like. Following him. If he said take a left, take a left. If he said go right, go right. He said back up, back up. If he said go for it, I might question it a little bit, but I'm gonna still do it eventually. You feel what
yeah,
I'm
for sure.
saying? So it's like that's what it really is for me. Um, I do have some hopes and I don't want to say expectations. I don't want to say expectations because I don't have a better word, but some expectations for this year. I just truly believe that God is going to come through for me, and whatever that looks like, I trust Him. So yeah,
I like it. And one of the things that I do admire about you is that you don't ever try to force anything on anybody.
right,
I know when it comes to me, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? Like people try
absolutely,
to force, like, for instance, like religion, and be like, hey, this is the right way and your way is the wrong way,
right,
instead of trying to have me see your way without even telling me like, yo, you gotta follow this, you gotta do this. Like you're telling me your story, your truth. You know what
absolutely,
I'm saying? And I think that's very important, especially now because of how society really is. Like we have social media, and
man,
everybody's talking about social media, but like it's the truth. Like we have social media giving so much information.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And different information. Like
right,
who knows what the truth is for real? You know what I'm
right,
saying? And I think your truth is different than my truth. My truth is different than their truth out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's
right,
okay as long as you have that soul relationship with God. Like it's like everybody is gonna have a different opinion about it.
right,
Um, but like I said, like I do appreciate you for um, how you come about it instead of just like forcing. Because I promise you, we wouldn't be as cool. Like
I'm
I'll
knowing,
probably be trying to avoid you.
I'm knowing.
Yeah. So.
Honestly, thank you for saying that. But honestly, nah, I feel it because like I feel the same. Like I
hmm
don't like that. I don't like for nobody to try to force anything upon me. Like I will leave you where you are for real.
Yeah.
Like, all right, see you later. I don't like that. You
hmm
feel what I'm saying? But the thing is with God, he doesn't force himself onto anybody. So who am I to force him onto anybody when he himself don't force that? You feel what I'm saying? Like when
That's a good
Jesus
point. I never thought about it like that, but you're right.
because it's not presented like that. It's
Hmm.
often not presented like that because the people who are put in a position to represent God often do so wrongly. They do a terrible job at representing Him, and a lot of people get this idea that the way people act is the way God act, the way people are is the way God are, and that is not true at all.
Hmm.
God is not a man that He should lie. His thoughts are not our thoughts. His ways are not our ways. He is higher than we are. But a lot of people, like I said, put in those positions do a terrible job, and some people don't understand. Like, you could be the only God that people ever meet. You could be the first introduction of God that people meet. So it's
Yeah.
always important to, if you, as a believer, if you're going to be Christ-like, for one, you need to know what Christ is like. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what you are following,
Yeah.
and it's important to analyze yourself, not just your doctrine, but yourself, to see like, am I in the right headspace? Do I have the right character to follow and walk out what I claim to believe properly? Because yelling and screaming at somebody is not going to make them follow God. Like,
Right.
telling someone everything that they're doing is wrong. You going to hell. You going to, that don't make people follow God. It's like, okay,
Man,
whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like,
we used to talk about them in college. Like people used to come on our campus and be like tatty signs out talking about you going to hell. And it used to be funny to us because it's like, why are you? Who are you to? You know what I'm saying?
you
To
ain't
say
God.
this exactly.
Right.
So that we used to laugh at that. Like, but I mean, they could have been living in their truth too. So we yeah.
Back at it. That's
The
so
people that were
weird.
laughing, including me, like we failed to realize that people were living their own truth. But you know,
I think it's more so about the way you go about it.
yeah,
Like, the intentions may have been good, but the delivery was terrible. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've seen that too.
yeah, for
And
sure,
growing up, when I would see stuff like that, it would honestly scare me. Like, it would, like, as a kid, it would scare me. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm going to hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought God was supposed to love me. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But like, as I got older and He revealed more to me, it was like, I get it. I get it, but I don't agree with it. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, I get why people do it, but it's like, that's not the way. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, there are better ways to deliver things. Like, with saying I love you, Jamel, I love you. But
Oh, go ahead, go
if I came over there
ahead.
and I'm screaming and punching you, I love you, you're gonna be like, do you really? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We might be in here scrapping it out for real, but you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You're gonna be like, do you really? Like, the same words. It's about delivery. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think that's a big piece that people miss. And I think it's also about understanding that everybody is not the same. Everybody doesn't see the same. Everybody doesn't think the same, and everybody doesn't have the same experiences.
Yeah.
And the things that we go through in life truly does shape the way we see not just life but God. You know what I'm saying? um and I just want to be one of the ones to represent Him in the way that He intended. Like, God is love, but He's holy, He's pure, He's righteous, He's just, He has boundaries. He Everything about Him is true. Everything about Him is pure. Everything that He said is. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I think, um, in order to draw people in, they need to see that lived out. I'm getting a little deep, sorry,
No,
but
you
yeah,
good.
yeah. I remember having that done to me, like people trying to essentially guilt trip me into following. And I'm like, bro, that's not gonna work. Like, who are you? You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like, I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like for someone to try to force something on you as if this is the only way, even though what I believe wholeheartedly, Jesus is the only way. But
Hmm.
I don't know the ways that people have taken to make them think it's not the only way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not up to me to, I'm not God. I can't make anybody.
Right.
And if He Himself doesn't do that, it's obviously something He know that all these people do not know. Like, He don't make nobody believe in Him. He don't make nobody follow Him. He
Yeah.
don't make nobody praise Him. He don't make nobody. He doesn't make us do anything. We all have free will. God does not mess with our free will. So that in itself says a lot to me. And I think that, um, it's not my job to condemn. It's not my job to judge. It's not my job to. It's my job to love. And like I said, to spread truth, His truth. So yeah, need some water.
Little break.
I like talking.
No, I know, I know. I'm trying to think of questions. I
Yeah,
was thinking of it along the way, but
yeah. I just got this
you know
Yeti
they be
bottle and
coming
I
and
love
going
it.
because I be trying to listen for real.
Mm. That's beautiful.
Um, he says beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, because some people don't be listening. They just be like, yeah, like
No,
just
for
there.
real, yeah,
Like I'm sitting here talking to you and you thinking about what you about to go home and eat. Like, you know what
right.
I'm saying? Like that's how people be for real. But go
Hey,
ahead.
for real. Um, Next question. Um, who is somebody that you've looked up to before starting this podcast, or currently still look up to?
Like anybody?
Just anybody. Like we're talking about, like just anybody, like with what you're doing
Yeah.
now, like that either does that or just something similar
Okay.
to what you're doing.
I would say Jackie Hill Perry. No questions. I absolutely love her. She is.
My bad, I'm looking a little lost. Can you okay? Can you explain who that is?
Yeah, sorry.
I can't be
Uh,
the only one.
she is her exact title. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure she's an evangelist though, of the
Okay.
word of God. But she's a mother. She's a wife. She's an author. She's just an amazing woman. Honestly, one of her, not just her story, but one of her stories is she was um, God delivered her from homosexuality. Why are you laughing?
Because they're playing Pac-Man. It's oh my god. I'm sorry.
Nah, you
Oh
cool.
my
It's just
god.
so
I know y'all
weird,
hear that. I can't. Okay.
man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The devil, but nah. Lord forgive me. But nah, the Lord delivered her from homosexuality when she was younger,
Hmm.
and I feel like that's something that she was known for a long time. But
This is the worst time to laugh. I promise you. I don't got no.
it is.
I don't have no problem with what she talking about. It's just that
um,
she going in on it. I thought she was done, but not you.
no,
Over
I
there.
know. I'm not, but I feel like the reason why I chose her is because I feel like I don't know, I just feel like she really was she's a game changer
Okay.
for a lot of things. And the way she speaks, she has this authority in her voice, but it's not forceful. It's like
Go ahead. Yeah.
she has this authority that's like no other. It's like even if you don't believe what she's saying, it's like, man, it got to be some truth to what she's saying, the way
Yeah.
she speaks. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like it's very powerful. Like you just me, I can see the Holy Spirit in and through her. Like I can just
Okay.
see it. I can see the power of God, the hand of God on her life. And I love that. I love how she obeyed him. Because with the relationship with the Lord, obedience is up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a non-negotiable obedience. And I just love what she's done. She has a podcast.
Hmm.
She has a few books. I've read a couple of her books, but it's really for me. I'm getting off, but for me, it's really the way she speaks, man. The way she
Yeah.
speaks, the way she delivers the word of God, the way she sees things, the way she. It's just, man. Like I really want you. I want y'all boy to look into her too, Jackie Hill Perry. Like,
Okay.
man, it's man. Like
I,
even what
my
you
bad.
say,
You go ahead.
even though we don't have the same religion, like if you just go and hear how she speaks, you'll be
Yeah.
like, man. Like even on YouTube, like she has a couple spoken words that
Hmm.
I seen, and it was like, man, like she just hard, like she
Yeah.
just tough for real. I just love that.
Okay.
But yeah, also Tim Ross.
Tim Ross.
Yeah,
Okay.
he used to be a pastor, but he has a podcast too. It's called Upset the World, I think, or Upset Song, something like
Yeah.
that. Um, I listen to it periodically, but man, him as well. I love how he speaks. He's very raw. Like he don't sugarcoat, and I love that because I hate sugarcoating things. I hate people trying
No,
to
for
dress it
real.
up.
Yeah.
Give it to me straight. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like he's not offensive. I don't
Hmm.
feel, but it's like he doesn't. To me, it's like he doesn't care if he offends because he know what he's saying is the truth.
Yeah.
And it's like take that up with God. Don't take it. You know what I'm saying? Like take that up with God because it ain't. It's not, man. So it's kind of throwing me
What are
off.
they doing?
I don't know. It's lucky throwing me off. Make sure your phone's still recording.
No, it's cool. I mean, it's gonna have to. I'm about to end it in a minute,
Okay, go
but
ahead. It's fine. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to go for like through what they call it, uncut
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, what if it's not recording?
Yeah.
I don't want to just waste my words. I'll look.
No, 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 don't, no,
All right.
no. But we gonna be good. I was thinking
Okay.
that the whole time too. I ain't gonna lie
But
to you, but no, we good.
that's why you don't want to
No,
do
no,
that.
no.
No,
Come
I'm
on,
gonna
come on.
see.
You good?
Oh yeah, it is still recording.
See? Oh, you gotta trust. Hey, lesson learned, y'all. Y'all gotta trust. But
Man, bro, somebody
anyways,
coming in here. Look,
hmm?
somebody coming in here.
Oh wow. Um,
Oh, I
but that's
thought they
cool
were
though. I'm gonna definitely look into her. And you said
Tim
Tim
Ross.
Ross
Yes,
and Jackie
Hill, Perry.
Hill Perry. Okay,
I
I
feel
think
like
that's who Mo was talking about too. Weren't y'all talking about that?
we was talking on the little thing that we did.
Yeah.
I mentioned her and she said she heard of her. Yeah,
Okay,
we did have a little conversation
that
about her.
makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, I just love seeing people of God be people of God
Hmm.
and stand on that. Like, excuse me, not caring about what the world has to say or looking to anybody but him.
Yeah.
I don't know what they got going on behind closed doors, but what I see, what they put out, it's like these people have spent time with the Lord. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They're not worried about all that other stuff. They not concerned with how many views this got or how this looking, how this like God told me to do it, I'm gonna do it, that's that. I'm cool. I'm
Hmm.
chilling. You feel what I'm saying? I absolutely love that. I do. I love how passionate they are, how real they are, and that's what drew me in. And I feel like if that I'm big on that authenticity and realness. Like
Yeah.
I feel like that's I don't want to draw people in no other way. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like I'm so big on that, and I feel
Yeah.
like people relate to truth, and our a lot of the things that we go through is so much more common than we think. Like we have a lot more in common than we really think. We think a lot of the same thoughts, more of the
I
same
literally
thoughts than we
say it
think.
all the time.
It's crazy because people don't think that,
Yeah.
and people try to hide it. They try to, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I'm pretty sure she by herself.
I
There's no reason for that. But
what
I
I
agree
want to
with you.
say I want to do,
Hmm?
what I want to say I want to do,
Yeah.
that's not godly. So I need to just pray for her. I need to just
Right.
pray for her because she about to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's crazy that you
Lord
say
bless
that,
them.
like how
Bless that
a
baby in the
lot of
belly.
us are the same. My bad.
No, I was talking to the Lord. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
You good?
But yeah, just a lot of us are more alike than we think.
For real.
I talk about that in my book. How like if people actually just have conversations just like how we are, um, even if it's we're not agreeing on something,
Yeah.
um, at least conversation is had. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Understanding and trying to
Yeah.
understand like means a lot more than not even having that conversation. Like if you don't have it, you're not gonna even know for real.
Absolutely.
But you
I
know,
think. Oh, sorry.
you said
Go
what?
ahead. I think it's. I like that you said that because you said I like that you said like even if we don't agree, like
Mm-hmm.
just having a conversation, because I feel like it's the same thing with God. Like we can talk to Him about anything. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. Everything that we take to Him, He doesn't agree with, but He cares for us because we're His children.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like we deal with real life issues, and it's nothing that He doesn't know. He already knows. He just wants us to bring it to Him.
Yeah.
And the things that are not like him, the things that are wrong or impure or whatever, he will help us and he will fix that. You know what I'm saying? He will cleanse us of the unrighteousness. But it's like just bring it to him, have the conversation,
Yeah.
go and talk to him. And it's like people here, we just need to do the same thing with each other. Have the conversation. Like
Mm-hmm.
even if it's an uncomfortable conversation, have the conversation because people can't do anything about things they don't know.
Right.
Like if I'm making you feel some type of way, or you making me feel some type of way,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody's saying nothing, how we gonna know?
Yeah.
How you gonna be mad at me for something that you never expressed? How can I be mad at you for something I never expressed? You can't read my mind. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's like have the conversation. Like so there needs to be I feel like right now it's just too many conversations that don't need to be. The right ones are not being had for real.
Yeah.
Your time to shine. Go ahead.
I mean that's pretty much it. Yeah, I ain't really got too much else to say. I do want to ask a question though. It's like off the books, really. Not really off the books because it's still on, but it's just random, very random. But um, and I think I'm gonna start doing this like out. like at the end of the podcast or whatever. Just asking like a random question.
Okay.
But like, what is a place that either you've always wanted to visit
Mhm.
or that um I don't know, just what's a place that you've always wanted to visit or that you could see yourself visiting within the next like 2 3 years?
Um. This is gonna sound so.
Time's up. It was, you got to be quicker with that. No, I'm just fine, but go
You probably gonna be like, bro, what?
ahead.
Canada.
I mean, I wasn't expecting
I
that.
know.
That's different. Can you explain that?
Hence my bro, what? I don't know. I just feel like I just been hearing like it's like a whole nother world over there, and I want to see what it's
That
like.
part.
Drake is from Canada. I love Drake. P&D,
No, I'm
Abel.
just fine. Yeah, he said Ava.
Yeah. You know who Abel is? The Weeknd.
Oh,
Wow.
never knew his real name.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I
Um.
don't. I follow people, but I don't follow them like that for real.
Right. I used to love him when I was younger. When I was like a teenager, I
Hmm.
loved The Weeknd. I love Drake. Old Drake, not that new Drake. I love old Drake. But yeah,
I didn't know the
P&D,
weekend was from
Canada.
Canada. Yeah,
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
Canadians are very nice though.
Really?
Very. You have you ever met one?
Mm-mm.
Like I promise you, every single one that I met, like real cool,
He's from Canada.
just very nice. I asked
Justin
this
Bieber is from
girl.
Canada. I love Justin
Oh
Bieber
yeah, I
forever.
know. But I was asking this girl one time when I went to corporate for
Mm.
work, because like their food didn't come out. All of our food came out. It was like 15 of us. All of our food came out except for two people,
Mm.
and they just both happened to be from Canada. And they were looking around, but they weren't getting mad. And I promise you, we was already eating. Some of us was already done with our food,
That long?
literally. And
Oh
then I'm
wow.
like, dang, they probably forgot about y'all. And they looked like they were about to get furious, but they wouldn't. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, y'all amaze me because people in America, we gonna flip
Flipping
over a
tables.
table or something. You feel me?
Flipping
Like,
tables, beating old people. Yeah,
I'm
going
telling you, like,
crazy.
try to get something for free. Like, yo,
Yeah.
like, let me talk to a manager. Nah,
Heavy
they
on
ain't
that
do
get
none of
something for
that.
free.
They ain't do none of that. They actually was like, hey, excuse me, ma'am. Um, we're still waiting on our food. And I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm like, it is not okay. You feel me? Like, but they're all like literally like
That's crazy.
nice, very nice.
Maybe I should go there for real.
I'll go with you.
For real.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gonna. He said 2 to 3 years. We gonna see about that. And if he lying, y'all
You know
gonna
I
see.
love to travel anyway, so I'm gonna have to worry about you.
Right. I gotta get a passport.
No, let's
You
see.
got one?
Yeah,
Oh well,
I ain't
yeah.
going nowhere yet, but I just got it like
All
a few
right.
months ago.
A few months ago.
Yeah.
How much was it? We can talk about that off the camera.
Right, right, right.
But
Trying to count
yeah,
my pockets. Now I'm playing.
but yeah, I I love the Lord.
As you should.
Yeah.
As we all should.
What you say?
As we all should.
Say it again.
As we all should.
One more time, and your
Hey,
mic.
hey, hey. No, I'm playing. Somebody in the mic.
But yeah, yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna start saying that as we all should.
Hmm.
Mm.
But
I ain't gonna count though. She really messed it up for me. Like
yeah.
it's crazy because we was already in, bro. Before you came in here,
Hmm.
I was in here for a cool like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Nobody. It was literally just me.
Yeah.
Everybody and their auntie in here now. Where did y'all come from?
They thought, hey, I mean,
She literally waited until we set up and saw us getting this ready to go and make noise. Why would you do that,
you know what they say, obstacles are gonna get in the way.
man?
So
And we
uh,
persevered.
yeah,
I'm really
we
proud of us.
yeah, for real. I feel like it went well.
Yeah, of course.
And, you know, just I don't know. But I do want to thank y'all for tuning in. Again, this is Jua'Quanna. You remember when I
I'm
used to call you
and I call
for
you
no
Carmelo.
reason?
and I call you Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
I still call him Carmelo actually, but y'all don't call him that. His name is Jamel. I
Come on
call.
now.
All
Uh,
right. See, that's why I don't. Yeah.
the real Melo.
No, that's
That's
not.
at you, KB, if you
That's
watching. My homie back home.
anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm gonna have him put the link in the description for the pod. Y'all go like, comment, subscribe. TikTok too.
hmm
It's all gonna be below. Instagram, all of that.
for sure. And y'all can follow me on Instagram too at J_Swish with an extra H. And like I said, it's gonna be more of this. And if you
Mm.
wanna be a part of it, just let me know. All you gotta do is subscribe, comment, and like. That's it.